Welcome to the Gloves Are Off Overtime Edition. I'm Moses Woldu. I gotta say, we only have really one question to deal with considering our show. We got through them pretty quick. Greg Buchanan, I don't know if you were responsible for it, but we'll give you some credit.
Thanks, Moses.
I appreciate it. And of course, pleased to be joined by Chris McQuid. Of course, still involved with Lakeland Rustlers curling. And I know the team couldn't quite get to their first Bonspiel, but they're looking for the next one coming around. I'm sure this is a rescheduling date that you guys have.
You bet, yeah. We'll be trying to make that one up in the new year for sure.
All right, well, that means just more competition for you. But as for competition for Aaron Rodgers, it's been slim to none. This guy, ever since he told the media out there just to relax, I got this, he's proven that with big wins twice against Chicago. You look at the wins against Carolina, Philadelphia. You look at even that bigger win in the 26-21 victory over New England at home. This guy has been perfect. Lights out. My opinion, the best quarterback in the NFL right now. Do you guys agree with that?
Well, pretty good guy in Denver, pretty good guy in New England. He beat that pretty good guy in New England on the weekend. And I think he's always had his naysayers for the longest time because Peyton grabs all the headlines. Brady's that perfect guy in New England. But you know what? He just keeps on proving again and again and again. And I don't think he has the weapons that Peyton has. And somewhat similar to Brady, because Brady doesn't have a lot of weapons in New England either.
But yet they're so effective because when you have a guy with the smarts that he has, I think if there was one player you had to signify that is most valuable to their team, as much as people say with Peyton Manning, as much as people say about Tom Brady, I think you would see a team that's right now in the hunt for the best position in the NFL, not just in their division or in the conference. I mean the best record in the NFL is what they're chasing, as opposed to a team that without him would be, I think, 2-14.
Hardest place to play at for a visiting team is Lambeau.
For sure.
So what do you guys? What do you say, Chris? Is he the best quarterback right now? Yep. I know we were talking about Brady. He beat him, by the way.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about Manning. He's putting up great numbers, but honestly, I feel that it has to go to Aaron Rodgers right now. Do you agree with that?
Well, for sure he's got the best ads on TV with the discount double check, but on the field, for sure, I mean, you can't argue. Manning is probably the only other guy I'd put him up against, and but I mean, he's got a cannon of an arm. He reads the field well. He can still scramble for touchdowns too. He's just a complete player.
So I would ask if you're going to one game to win, and you had a choice between those three, who do you go to war with?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I would say Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers has been to the Super Bowl. He's won. So you can't really throw, it's like, well, he's never been to the big game. He's gone to the big game. He's been successful in the big game. I'd go with Aaron Rodgers. You guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really, I mean, some would say Manning for sure, but he seems to struggle in the big game a little bit too. So it's, yeah, between him and Rodgers.
And for me, Brady's just too good looking. I'm sorry. So I would pick Aaron Rodgers because I can't have a quarterback that looks that good. Sorry.
I'm just saying, they're both from California, by the way, both Brady and Rodgers. Yeah. So something in the water, maybe, you would say. Greg, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Moses.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, Moses.
Thank you for joining us on the OT edition of Gloves. Tune in every Tuesday night on 7:30 at CITL. And, of course, come back to our Facebook page for the questions we didn't get to. In the meantime, we will see you in 7 days.